Oh boy, what's up, good people? Mark Holmes here, and as always, I want to say thank you all for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Joe Boo Sports Report. Without you guys, as well as you ladies, you know that this literally does not work. I hope everybody is having a great week. It is Taco Tuesday, and man, I am happy. I forget which days of the week it is because it seems like every day is the same. I've been busting my hump on the red brick house and working on people's houses and their decks and everything else, that every day is like the same. I wake up, I talk about the Cowboys, I bust ass, and then rinse and repeat again. So we are in talking about practice now. Not the game, we're talking about practice and guys in practice. You know, I was talking earlier about Mozzie Smith as I was coming up the road. And how the Cowboys have always been so good at drafting first-round players. You can say a lot of bad things about the Cowboys, but what they do with the first-round picks have been nothing short of incredible. I would say probably the Cowboys have been better at drafting first-round players than anybody else in the league. I wish I could say the same thing for second-round picks, but the Cowboys seem to have a curse when it comes to second-round picks. That's not to say that there aren't exceptions to the rules, like Diggs, who just got the $97 million contract. He has been phenomenal. But we've had some real stinkers in the second round. You know, Jalen Smith had one good year, got paid, and we were playing dead money for 2 seasons. You think of Tristan Hill, how bad that guy was. And now we have to kind of wonder about Kevin Joseph. Well, and even beyond Kevin Joseph, we seem to have this curse of our second-round picks. Schoonmaker has a plantar fasciitis situation that he's dealing with. He can't even get onto the practice field right now and throughout OTAs. So now you're starting to worry already, oh man, is it just something about second-round picks that we need to just trade away our second-round pick? I'm actually on board now, beginning to think that that's what the Cowboys need to do. You know, use that to trade up back in the first round because it seems like we always get home runs. But looking at Kevin Joseph, the Cowboys, you never want to give up on a guy that you drafted high in the draft. You don't, because that's admitting that you made a mistake. They did that, though, last year with Tristan Hill. Forgive me, I'm a little thirsty. They did that last year with Tristan Hill because they ended up having so much talent around, they just got tired of it. And the thing with Tristan Hill, here's the problem. I tell you what, let's watch the clips from training camp right now. This is a small taste and a small sample of what we've seen. And you know, when you're going against CeeDee Lamb, you know, you're going against one of the top players in the NFL. It's understandable that's hard to cover him. But Kevin Joseph is getting beat by Turpin and getting beat by CD. He's getting beat by everybody. Let's take a look at this clip, and then we'll talk about it some more.
Oh my gosh, CeeDee Lamb, you got that.
Yeah, that does not look good, what you're seeing right now from Boss Man Fat. He looked like a fat guy trying to cover guys. Maybe that's what we need to call him, fat guy trying to cover. Because he just looks completely lost and overwhelmed. He is just like, he's just losing guys left and right. And, you know, we get invested with the players and we want to see them do well. But the reality is, as a cornerback, you're put on an island, and you may only have a couple of bad plays, but a couple of bad plays could end up being, a couple of touchdowns that you're giving up. Now, the only saving grace I will say for Kevin Joseph may be is that he is really, really good in special teams. And he's going to have to be outstanding, because the problem for him now that you've got, guys like Gallimore, Stephon Gilmore there, and you got guys like Deron Bland. You have a lot of young guys that are stepping up there as well. And at some point, you're going to get Jordan Lewis back as well. And as much as we like, to keep guys and don't want to let people go, you can only keep so many guys. You can only hide so many on the practice squad. And being a guy who, this is his third year, you need to show up. You've had some issues off the field, but bro, you got to do better than that. I know I know it's going to be hard for you Eagle fans and all you guys outside of Dallas to understand, but this team is actually very, very fast and very, very talented now, a lot more so than they were last year. So one of the things that Mike McCarthy's not doing this year is he's not practicing against other teams, because he looks at that and says, we're really good and we have some great competition, that practice against us is going to be maybe better than practicing against somebody other team. Forgive me. I apologize for yawning. I'm just it's just been some long, long hours, and I just got finished a 3-hour drive back home. But boss man, love you, bro, but you got to do better than that. You've got time to try and turn it around. But if that's what you're doing and that's what you're putting out on film for the coaches to look at, your time here in Dallas is going to be short. And I hate to say that, because football, you're real good to even get a tryout in the NFL. Unfortunately, making the squad and making the team and getting on the field is damn near impossible. And it's a cold business. And when I say a cold business, they only care about you when you can perform and you are a value add to the team. And when you can't, you're out of here. So definitely bears watching if Boss Man Fat can turn this thing around. So that's all I have right now. I'll be back a little bit later with my fireside chat, and then I'm going to carry my happy behind to bed, because tomorrow we'll be getting ready to leave Thursday morning bright and early for Canton, Ohio. Can't wait to see my buddy. Game Time. Haven't seen him since the NFL draft. It's going to be so much fun to be able to just be bonding with another YouTuber, and subscribe up to his channel, Game Time Brian. We're going to get him to 300 by the end of Hall of Fame weekend. But it'll be great to be bonding and talking about nothing but football. Just a couple of guys and the Pro Football Hall of Fame. I'll see you guys on the road. Peace.